Oh shit! Somebody kept saying that Akashi between Kuroko and Amine seems more like a fucking an updated version of Miss Cleo. The dude can predict the fucking weather. He can predict any fucking thing. And he says that he never lost anything. He doesn't know what defeat is. You didn't play enough games. What that means. Period. Absolutely period. He in chess with Midorima, and he beat him in chess. But you didn't play the computer in chess. You definitely got a draw. I would have definitely lost. There's no way he can play the computer and win every time, or get a draw every time. Also, what is it? Tic-tac-toe. If you don't know about it, tic-tac-toe, if you play it the right way, you will never lose. But that means that he won't win. I mean, he didn't play enough games. That's what that means. Anyway, yo, Kagami's shoes are talking, right? His shoes is torn in half. The fucking soles came right off. And shit was talking. So he had to get another pair. He's going around all over the place looking for a new pair of shoes. Can't find them in size. Kuroko had to get a new pair, but he was able to get his. Anyway, one of Kakashi's boys actually ran into them. So while they're looking for these shoes, Dribble Drip, or whatever dude, I can't remember what his name is, Dribble Drip. He runs into them and does a flip over top of them. Then they run into another tall ass motherfucker. Getting off the train, he's another one of them. Then they run past a restaurant, and there's some big motherfucker in there. Big ass dude. I said, damn, he eats MangaMiyn. And he's with them. He's dark skinned, so you know he good. Anyway, after all that bullshit, they comes in for the save again. So yeah, I'm starting to warm up to him. You know, he's a half-ass decent guy. I think he probably was better back in the day, but he became more cold and distant because, you know, he's bored. It's like being in school and being bored. Like a lot of people because they had nothing better to do. It's like, oh, okay, I'm bored. I gotta find something to do. I know. Let me fuck with somebody. You know, that type of thing. Anyway, he comes in for the save and he gives Kagami a pair of his shoes, which was the same ones, just a different color. I think they were the inverse. Like one was red and black, and his black and red. I like black ones better. I don't know. I just like the colors for some reason. Well, I like lighter colors, but mostly darker colors. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, Akashi team ain't no joke, right? They find out that, remember, you had the Generation of Miracles, right? The best ones. Then you had the Uncrowned Kings. Most of them are on his team. The motherfuckers that were in the running to become the Generation of Miracles are on his team. Except for two. Tepe and Cheat Sheet, whatever your name is. Anyway, Akashi's got to face Midorima. And this shit does not look good for Midorima at all. Midorima, he says, yo, I'll fuck you in the ass, man. He said, I'm not playing. He said, I'm here to two down. He said, you know, right now. Turns out he played a few played chess, you know, never was able to beat the man. But anyway, he says, this is basketball. This is different. He said, you can't stop me. So I was wondering how that was going to work because somebody, I got spoiled or whatever the dude said. I thought he was going to have a style similar to name and Amine, or maybe he does, and I just haven't gotten to that part yet. But so far, no. And I said, okay, I understand that, but how is he going to stop the guy's shot? Because he's short. But he keeps doing this thing where he makes everybody trip out of that shit. Didn't make no sense. You're just standing in front of him, and he stares at you, and you fall over. And that shit seems like some dumb shit. Anyway, Akashi and Midorima, they're going back and forth in this game, but Akashi's holding a surprise for him. And what it was is he's a damn fortune teller. He's Miss Cleo. So Midorima's doing his thing. They're going back and forth, and he's doing pretty good. And he said, yo, he didn't pull out his cards yet. And what happens is Midorima had a plan for him, and it was working for a second, but then Akashi flipped it all around by using his damn fortune telling. Basically, Akashi is Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! That eye sees every fucking thing. So it's almost like cheating. And they said they use that to he uses that to break ankles. They say he knows exactly when you're going to cut, so that way he can juke you a little bit and get you to fall. Because he can predict pretty much anything. He knows exactly when you're going to throw, when you're going to pass, when you're going to shoot and stuff like that. And he doesn't. That like at first they said that he wasn't. At first they said what he was doing was just getting there in time by, getting a head start. But they find out it's not just that. He is super fucking fast. So he's fast and he can predict what you're going to do and be there in time in order to stop it. Also, they revealed that he's pretty much the he's the captain of the team, but he's pretty much the coach. The coach said, "Yo, you're the coach. Go ahead and do your thing." But what I don't like, this guy seems like he's a straight asshole, man. The dude says everybody must bow down to me. You must do what I say. And that's like, I don't get that. I don't care how much fucking power you got in your eyeball. That's not going to get somebody. That's how is he controlling people? It makes no damn sense. It's like it's a superpower or something. Now I understand a lot of the people in this anime got superpower-like abilities, but they all revealed that it was a trick. That none of them are really using superpowers. Not really. I mean, it's normal people, but within this anime, it's just basic moves being done at a tremendous rate, or being done in a certain way, or a sleight of hand or something like that. Like the guy with the super dribble, he's dribbling faster. That's all he's doing, and dribbling harder, and that's helping him win somehow. But he's just dribbling faster and dribbling harder. Kuroko, he might be shooting at your blind spot or something. I don't know, but they revealed the vanishing drive is a trick. He's cutting and getting your eyes. He's throwing your eyes off and then cutting around the other end and shit like that. So this whole fortune telling shit got to be revealed exactly how he's doing it. And if they reveal that, it still wouldn't make sense as to why the leader. That's one thing I get. But how he gets everybody to just do what he tells them to do. I seen his eye. I gotta do what he told me to. I gotta the regular looking eye. That type of shit. I don't get it. Anyway, Midorima, he couldn't handle all that heat. And once he ended up losing, Akashi was using his trick. The dude was able to tank that. Akashi just turns out to be an all-around good player. Not just that. Not only is he all-around good, he's a good leader. He can he gets his team to play better. Basically, he knows how to make plays. He knows how to set his team up. And that's how he wins. So he's a team player. He passes. He only shot a couple times within the game. So he's a real team player. And what it is that he says he's a winner, right? Well, if you're playing a team sport, he knows that in order to win, you have to play as if you're in a team. You have to use everybody's strength. That's why they showed him playing chess. When you play chess, like this is how most people play chess. This is not how I play chess. What they do is they take one or two pieces that's their favorite and things of that nature. I don't know why I keep rocking. Sorry about that. And they just start throwing those pieces around or looking at certain positions and try to get an advantage in those positions. That's not how you're supposed to play. You use every last one of your pieces and you look at how all of them are structured and figure out how you can get the best what am I trying to say? Position with all of your pieces. You have every last single one. Sometimes it's a pawn. Moving a pawn is better than moving your queen, because you can get a better position. You use all your pieces, even the smallest pieces. You use all of them. So he knows how to, and this go back to Kuroko. He knows how to use every last teammate to their best ability. which is how he knew that to use Kuroko and teach him how to. I don't know if he taught him, but show him that he had a special ability that he could use that other people couldn't. You know, so he knows how to use his plays the same way he knows how to set up his pieces. Everybody has their position to play. Just because you're stronger don't mean that you're going to win the game. He said Midorima was the best one out there besides him, but they still won the game anyway because he knows how to use all his players. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because this dude Akashi. I mean, don't get me wrong, good character, and I want them to reveal exactly what's going on, but it just seems a little weird. People just bow. What's he like 5'8"? He's not 5'8", he's like 5'10" or some shit like that. And they just falling like, I mean, the guy just falling. Kagami just fell. He wasn't moving. Why did he fall? It just seems weird. It seems like they're just making the shit happen. Another thing about this anime is sometimes when two aces are playing against each other, instead of displaying their abilities, when Saren finally wins, instead of showing the aces play against each other like they did with the first game when Amine was playing against Kagami, man, they kept showing Amine go get up in Kagami's ass. But the second game when they won, all they had to do was, and this is what they did, just showed Amine less. He just played less. Yeah, did you guys notice that? Like when they won Saren to win, what they do is have the ace not play as much. Watch the second game. I mean, it does not appear as much in that game at all. Nowhere close to how much he appeared in the first game. It's weird. It's like, okay, they ran Amine the first time and they won. I mean, they shitted on Saren or whatever. Then in the second game, they didn't run Amine. Why? It just seemed weird. But anyway, 4 out of 5. Okay, Midorima is my dude. I think he could be the best player out of the generations in my opinion. I'm going to say he's the most skilled in terms of the actual ability he has. Yup, because he does not miss a shot from anywhere on the court. If he can get the ball in his hand and shoot it and you not touch it, it's going in. Nobody else's ability that I've seen has been to the point where it's just almost at 100% accuracy. None of them. So yeah, I mean, I could say so. Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurate. Kashi's been pretty accurate though too, but he hasn't been as devastating with his ability as Midorima. Well, overall he's been more devastating, but I mean, in terms of just him individually being able to predict, people's moves and stuff like that. Yeah, he was devastating at the end, but he was letting a few things get away. Some stuff got through. Midorima, nothing got through. If he was able to get that shit off, it was it. Okay, I mean that is my type of dude, man. Would you lend someone your Jordans to ball? I don't know if that was Jordans that he had lended him, but it was what was they cross clutches or some shit like that. I can't remember what they was called. Double clutch or something like that. I can't remember. But I don't think he lended them. I thought he let him have them. But they said he had a bunch of them. Yeah, I would. Like if I had a bunch, and I wanted this dude, like he's trying to find a rival. So of course, they want somebody they could play against. So when he's seeing Kagami need help, he's like, yo, if I help him, that helps him get better. And once he finally faces me again, that gives me a better game. Akashi's abilities, I still don't get, but I respect that shit. Plus his team seems strong enough to play without his help. Yeah, they can play without his help. But playing against the Generation of Miracles, they'll still lose. But they'll give them a good run for their money. Like if they played against Saren, right? Playing against Kuroko, one of the Generation of Miracles guys, whatever, Miracle Man, they would lose. It wouldn't be a terrible game, but they would lose. They would still lose. Okay, it does get over top with the skills like that guy dribbling and make earthquakes. I don't know if he makes earthquakes. He didn't make earthquakes in this one. I mean, he was hitting the floors pretty hard, and it was just like, oh shit! With the actual ground wasn't quaking. I don't think. Maybe in the later games that I didn't see, he probably would have had a whole fucking field moving and shit like that. That wouldn't make sense. If that's the case, then yeah. But I'm not sure. As of right now, he's been hitting the ground pretty hard, and it's just the sound was getting people. Okay, the one thing I like about Main is that he actually talks to his subscribers, unlike some of these other big time YouTubers. Why did you say some of these other big time YouTubers? Man, you know I'm not a big time YouTuber. I only got 4,000 subscribers. I'm hurting out here. Okay, Akashi hasn't shown his true ability yet. Okay, the manga readers will confirm this. Okay. Please don't spoil it, but thank you. I appreciate that. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got